Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another video. This video is about counting the syllables in a word. But before we dive in, let's understand what is a syllable. A syllable is a unit of pronunciation with one vowel sound. In simple words, a syllable is equal to one vowel sound. This sound could be with or without consonants. We will understand this later in the examples. Now, what we need to remember first is that while counting the syllables, focus on the sounds, not the letters. Do not get confused about the spellings. It is the sound that will matter. We can understand further by looking at the examples. First of all, I'm going to pronounce the words with one syllable. Our first word is cat. If we look at this word, we have three letters here. C, a consonant, A, vowel, T. T is also a consonant. In this word, there is one vowel sound, A sound, and this is why this word has one syllable. The words that have one vowel sound has one syllable. Look at next example, dog. Dog. In this word D is consonant, O is a vowel, D a consonant. So this word also have one vowel sound, so it is having one syllable. Steam. Here we have, in this word we have two vowel letters, but these letters are producing the same sound, a longer sound, E sound, longer E sound. This is why this word also has one syllable. Next example is rain. Same, we have two letters, two vowel letters here, but the sound they are producing is a longer sound, A. This is why this word also has one syllable. Let's look at the next example, make. Here we have two vowel letters, but the second vowel in this word, E, is silent. We are not producing it. This is why make is also having one syllable, because we have one vowel letter, one vowel sound. So we can say that this word has one syllable. Just look at the next example, pole. Again, E in the word pole is silent. It's not being pronounced. This is why we are just pronouncing the sound O. So pole is also having one syllable. Our next word is dome. If we look at this word, again E is silent in this word. The letter E is silent. This is why I have not highlighted the word E. There are many examples in the words where we don't pronounce the last letter E. This is why in dome we have one syllable. Now let's move to the words that have two syllables. That means that have two vowel sounds. Our first word is basket. If we keenly look at this word, we have two vowels, and this is why we can say this word has two syllables. Basket. Next is running. Running. Again, U and I, two vowels. Rested. In this word, rested, two vowels, both are E. Rest it. So two syllables. Next we have the word party. Party. It has two syllables. The letter Y at the end of this word, although it is a consonant, but it is produced as a vowel sound. Y sound here, it is pronounced as E sound. Party. So this is why this word has two syllables. The next is folder. Folder. So here also in the word folder we have two vowels O and E. So this is why it has two syllables. Ruler. Again this word has two syllables. U and E are the vowels. So this is why it has two syllables. The next word is happy. Like party, here Y is also giving E sound, a vowel sound. This is why we can say the word happy has two syllables. Actually, Y can give the consonant as well as the vowel sound. Like Y in the beginning of the word university is giving Y sound. So here it is giving a consonant sound. But in this word happy, Y is giving a vowel sound, E sound. So the word happy has two syllables. Now look at the words with three syllables. Computer, computer. So three vowels, three syllables. Butterfly, butterfly. So here also Y is giving I sound. So you can see Y is producing, sometimes it's producing E sound, somewhere it's producing I sound. Like in the word butterfly, it's producing I sound. Butterfly. So I sound, this is why here we can say that this word has three syllables. Next, informal. Informal. So three vowels, three syllables. Unthankful. Unthankful. This word here we can apply a technique that if the root word has a prefix or a suffix, we can isolate, we can split the root word from its prefix or suffix. So here if we separate thank, which is a root word, from the prefix un and the suffix full, so it becomes quite easier to count the syllables. Unthankful. So let's split it and we will be easily count the syllables. Next word is fantastic. Fantastic. Again, three vowels, three syllables. Beautiful. So it's very tricky. If you look at the word beautiful, so first letter is consonant, then we have three vowel letters, but they are producing a single longer sound. U, beautiful. So we can split it in three sounds, three vowel sounds. It means three syllables. The first syllable is U, a longer U. So just don't count the letters here. I told in the beginning of the video that we are not supposed to count the letters, but sound matters if we want to count the syllables correctly. So look at the next word, employee. Here we have the first letter E. So again producing vowel sound, employee. So can you see that the employee in the last letters of the words are two vowels, but they are producing a single sound, E sound. So we can say employee. Next we have the list of four syllable words. Information. So let's split it. Information. Again, we have four vowel sounds, so four syllables. Adorable. So adorable. So again we can see in the third syllable has only a single vowel sound. It is not having any consonant sound. So word A is it's alone a vowel sound. This is why we can say in some syllables we have no consonant sounds. Adorable. Next we have community. Community. Again, Y at the end of this word is producing a vowel sound. Community. So again, we have four syllables in this word. The next is cooperation. Cooperation. So cooperation also has four syllables. Then understanding, understanding. Again, four vowels, so four syllables. Lastly, we have the longer words with five syllables. So let's analyze them politically. So if we split it in the vowel sounds, we get five syllables. It's a longer word. So we can see in the first syllable we have O sound, second we have E sound, then again E sound, curl E. Y is also producing E sound at the end of the word. So this is why we can split it into five syllables. Then we have electricity, electricity. Again Y is producing E sound. Then we have our longer word, globalization, globalization. So five vowel sounds equal to five syllables. Individual, individual. So again we have in this word we have five vowel sounds, so we can say the word has five syllables. Curiosity. So here also 5 syllables. Let's see. Q, raw, Q, re, C, T. So again, Y is producing the E sound at the end of the word. So we can say the word has 5 syllables. So the very important thing to remember about counting the syllables is we have to identify the sounds, not the letters. If we will correctly identify the sounds, then we will be in a position to count the syllables correctly. And counting the syllable is very important for learning the spellings or for pronouncing the word or giving the stress correctly. It helps in spoken as well as in written language. So this is the trick. And sometimes we get the word that has a root word, and then when we just separate the root word from its suffix or prefix, so we are in a position to easily count the syllables like we did in this video, unthankful. So we easily separated the root word thank from the prefix un and the suffix full. So it was quite easy to count the syllable. So this was all about today's video. Allah Hafiz.